Hey guys, this is Hannah and this is Bookworms Talk, and today I'm going to talk about 50 Shades of Grey by E.L. James. And this book has a lot of talk behind it. I went into it thinking I was going to get into some serious stuff here, but it's more of a story than it is the sex. Surprising? Yeah, I would say so. And this book is about Christian Grey, who is into BDSM relationships. And there's our girl Anna, and her friend Kate is sick, and she was gonna go interview Christian Grey, who is the CEO of Grey Enterprises. He's into dominant and submissive type relationships, and he thought, oh, she'll be a perfect submissive. She's a brunette, she fits my type, and she's very yes sir. So this should work out. So Christian makes this proposal where there's this really long contract full of rules and soft limits and hard limits and things he expects and things that she would expect from their BDSM relationship. And she hasn't signed anything, but he kind of keeps courting after her. I think that's an okay way to say what it was. But Anastasia is this very inexperienced, innocent kind of girl, and he's like, yeah, she'll make a good submissive. She fits my qualifications, and he kind of just goes after her in his creepy stalker tendencies that we grow to love. And I really love the characters. I want to know what happens to them. I want to know more about their past. It's funny when you don't think it'll be funny, and it's sarcastic, and you're questioning a lot of the stuff all the time, and it's really worth the read. While there is kinky fuckery, yes, there's a really great story too. You know what I mean? I think you know what I mean. So that's the spoiler-free section, guys. Join me when you have read it. It's really worth the read, promise. The first mentioning of her inner goddess, I was like, I've heard about you. There are levels of weirdness. There is, that's weird. And then there's Christian Grey weird, which we're learning is pretty damn weird. And then when Anna brushes her teeth with his toothbrush, you cross the Christian Grey weird line. That is not just creepy and weird, that is fucked up. Ew! I would never brush with someone else. And then, I like the ongoing metaphor of Anna saying that she is dragging Christian out from the dark and into the light, and how he's dragging her out from the light and into the dark, and it's like this pull and tug, and I really, like, there was never a metaphor that fit better between the two. When Christian's like, I'd like to bite that lip, and I'm like, people don't say that, okay? That's really creepy, that's weird. I tracked your phone. Totally normal. I don't like the mysterious Christian Grey. I like the damn it, this is what I'm going to do Christian Grey. He was like, if you were mine, you wouldn't be able to sit for a week. What? Mine, a possession. And the threat of being spanked, the holding hair while throwing up things. Kudos, Christian Grey. How Christian said that sleeping in the same bed with someone without having sex was a novelty. I kind of suspected that would be a building thing throughout the series, but I was glad to find that it was just within this book. When they were in the elevator, because elevator sexual tension, as we know, he's just like, oh fuck the paperwork, and just got on her right then and there. In the elevator, we love elevators. We get to love them more. Oh fuck the paperwork. What cell phone tracking, helicopter owning stalker wouldn't? And then the introduction of the Laters baby. My feelings on that at first were like, what's with the S? Is Laters baby? I picture him having a lisp, and I had to fight that every time I heard him talk. I'm just like, I feel like you're adding S at the end of everything, because Laters, just, it bothered me so much at first. Like, I was honest, like, I cringed. Everyone's like, oh my god, that's such a cute thing. I'm like, he sounds like he has a lisp. That's not attractive. And I grew to love it. Well, at least he didn't say he was just gonna fuck her brains out for her first time. I guess he does have standards. With the rules, it was freaking long, and I read through that, I'm like, that's not okay. She couldn't make eye contact with him. What's the best way I can describe them going through the objects in the playroom? I didn't know what most of them were. I'm like, what the hell's a flogger? What's a butt plug? With the elevator, they're like, it was Lost City of Atlantis status. Never happened. And then he's willing to do more. Just that word more in this whole thing. more is hearts and flowers, and more is, oh, hearts and flowers. I have to say though, when he spanked her for the first time, I was like, I don't think I can deal with this. And it was just disturbing, and honestly my only thought was that you are going to fuck this poor girl up worse than you are messed up. That's the shit that Mrs. Robinson did to you, and look how you turned out with your BDSM relationships and your contracts, and you're gonna do that to this poor girl. That's all I could think. He used the reasoning, because I can, at least 100 times. Why are you doing that? Because I can. I swear to God, if he gives her a because I can reason again, no. It's not how it works. I was in the middle of being freaked out by Christian with the whole contract thing, with the spanking thing, but then when Taylor said that Christian was a good man to Anna, I was like, that held a lot of weight to me. She was saying how she's curious about his lifestyle, but that he scares her. When he says things she doesn't know if he's joking or being serious. Like, he says, I'm gonna take you over my knee, like is he serious? Like, the stuff that he says is really disturbing, and I would be scared of it too. Like, he's really an intimidating person. And Anna kind of expressed that in the email, and I cried during the email. I don't know why. He's like, it's like, I don't want to lose you. I'm nervous that you're flying so far away. I want you to have a good time, but not too good of a time. And I won't crate you. He's like, and you disarm me, and just, ugh. The man and his words, it's a gift. I think when Anna started saying laters baby in the emails, I was like, well, fuck, then laters baby's okay now, because it's freaking cute, and I can't deny it now. Okay, what kind of mother are you, Carla? She's like, well, go chase after him. You're a big girl. Let's just go to his hotel room and, you know, be safe. What kind of mother are you? I have to say, guys, the most romantic part in this book must have been when Christian ripped out her tampon from her vagina. So romantic. I think in a word, mortified would fit pretty well. What was that? What was that? And the ending, I'm like, really though? It ends like that. Really though? It was a joy to read, and I had a disguise for it. It's traveled incognito. Made a book cover. Yeah, so people at the airport wouldn't judge me. I'm smart. So I'll see you guys later next time on Bookworms Talk, where I'm going to discuss 50 Shades Darker. It's exciting. Let me know what you guys thought of the book. Let me know what you think of the whole series. Don't spoil me, please. I'm not done with the last one yet. Thanks, bye. Just that tampon thing was just poetic. I was just like, what's a butt plug? That sounds painful. Hearts and flowers, hearts and flowers. Oh, it scared me.